So we're going to open the floor for networking, and just to manage the networking so that everybody doesn't shout at once, if you could please raise your hand. If you look down at the bottom, if you just hover your mouse over the very bottom layer, you'll see something called reactions. And just in reactions, if you click it, you'll see raise your hand. So if you raise your hand, we'll try and get to everybody. We're trying to make sure that we can try and speak to everybody if we can. I think you can. Did you have something to say before we start?
I might say it during this. I just wanted to talk about next year and a few things that we had lined up for next year. But look, okay. we've really overshot on the time. So I think we should put the floor over to some of the writers who have been very patient and waited there, and they've stayed with us for the networking.
I see loads of hands. Look at this. It's lovely.
And look, if you've any thoughts on Patreon Awards and how we can make it better, please, we'd love to hear.
Yeah, it's all about growing. Right. It's all about being together in this.
Good luck with the hands.
I know. So I saw Patty first. Patty first, because we tried to speak to Patty earlier. Patty last, and then we've got Matcha. So Patty, go for it.
Thank you so much. This was super fun. Arigato. I'm very grateful. It's just been so much fun to share with my people the process of, finalists, semi-finalists, going down the list. And thank you for acknowledging, Phoebe Monday and Merry Little Mystic Murder. It means the world to me. And this is just awesome. Thanks, guys.
Well, Patty, listen, I've got to tell you, you were,
yes,
you had 4 submissions that got onto the finals. That was more than anybody else. So congratulations to you.
I must tell you this very quickly, Patty. When we first announced the shortlist, we had somebody coming forward to us and complaining and saying, "I'm sorry, but there's a mistake here. Your website has got 4 faces. I can see 4 faces. There's something wrong." And we came back and said, "No, there's nothing wrong." That's Patty. She's got so many brilliant submissions that the judges have judged these submissions, and therefore Patty has got 4 submissions. I think, was it 4? It was 4. You got 4.
It was 5 originally. It was 5, but you chose 4 of my, and I can't even. I'm so grateful. This is and I've shared it with my people, and I'm going to share the replay with my people. And thank you for choosing me as one of your favorites, and that's really awesome. And now I'm super excited to read the winners, because wow, awesome.
Yeah, we've all got a great reading list now. We all have to read, all of these fantastic stories.
Okay, lower hand.
So the next one is Matcha. We tried to speak to you earlier. Matcha Fox, come forward.
You've still got a hand there.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay.
I hear you.
Okay, can you see me? No?
Yes, we can see you.
You can, okay. Okay, I can't see me, so probably that's a good thing. Anyway, this has been a wonderful adventure, and I have loved this process, the way you have handled it so beautifully. And it's been such a thrill to go through the long list and the short list and to be invited to the ceremony. And I am so excited that we have won the audiobook production. That is really awesome. And I can't wait to tell my co-author. He's been on Pins and Needles also. And I just appreciate your passion and your dedication to authors and writing, that you promote it so beautifully. So thank you so much.
Thank
you,
Martha. Thank you, Martha.
It's a pleasure, Matcha. So we have Joseph Black. Joseph.
Oh, hello. Am I coming through okay?
Yeah.
Yes, coming through loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much. I'm really, really shocked to have made even the long list for this. So it's been wonderful to be able to come along for this evening. Yeah, it's wonderfully validating to find that somebody's read a piece of your writing and believes that you can actually write, as opposed to you reading your own writing and feeling pretty confident you can, but never being 100% sure. Thank you. It's been a really, really insightful and a great evening.
Yeah, great, Joseph. Well said, well spoken.
We have Zarina back. Zarina, do you want to say something again? Zarina? You've raised your hand?
Oh, was there someone before me?
No, you carry on. I've got quite a lot of people that want to have a word, so you carry on.
How did the phone call go?
Okay. Well, it's funny. They actually didn't answer, so I'm just really in shock. So, wait a minute. How do I? Oh crap! I went off that. Yeah, no. So yeah, I was, because basically I entered the Page Turner Award back in May, like just so kind of randomly without really thinking. I just kind of did it, and then when I found out I was on the long list, I was like, oh my god. Wow. And then I announced it on my YouTube, and I was expecting, okay, cool, long list, because I saw all these other writers who are probably way more like experienced than me. And I mean, I'm only 24, and I've self-published a few like YA and poetry books, and I just sort of like, and to be a winner. I mean, this is, I mean, I almost don't really know. I'm not normally this rambly. I just sort of like, it's kind of a shock, really. I mean, I tried to call my family, but none of them answered. But I know that when I do speak to them, they'll be. I mean, I remember telling my brother about it, and he was just like, "Oh, you might win," and I was like, "Nah, I don't think so." And it was like they were all just so supportive, because when you've been kind of just self-publishing books in your room, and you're kind of like just getting your career going and stuff, and you're not really. And Anne is such a raw and emotive story. It was such an important story for me to write, and I'm really looking forward to being able to work with you. And I'm really, the ceremony, just seeing how everybody has just been so coming together, it's a very heartwarming thing to
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's very kind of you. Glad you found great joy and happiness, and good luck when you have those conversations. Your family are going to be very pleased for you, I know.
And Zarina, we have we didn't announce everybody's prizes tonight. We just didn't have the time. But the prize that you've won is a publishing package. So we'll be contacting you. You'll be getting a publishing package. You'll be getting your next book. We'll get an editor. We'll have somebody to design the book cover, all the marketing graphics for you, the book trailer. So that's what's coming to you. So that's going to be very exciting for you.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have, who did you say? Tony. We've got Tony Jones.
Hi,
Tony.
I just want to say this is a really well put together ceremony. I've been to a couple, and I think it's really impressive. And I want to thank you. And I really want to thank Mr. Glasser. And I love a lot of what he had to, everything what he had to say, but especially the act of creating contributes to the harmony of the universe. And I thought that was pretty spectacular. So thank you, judges. And it's been an honor to make it to the short list. I do have a question, and I'm not sure if this is appropriate right now, but I was wondering if the Page Turner Awards can help a published author, which I am, which is the book I submitted, The Measure of Ella, to try for an agent or for a publicist. Do you offer any help or insight?
We can definitely try and see what we can do. We will never say no, we can't help you. So why don't you get in contact with me or Ken, and in the next week, obviously we're going to be I've been writing PR over the last press releases over the last 2 weekends. So for the next few days, we just want to try and get out as many stories as we can to all the winners and the shortlist to their local newspapers. But hopefully by the end of the week, that'll kind of start settling down. So definitely, Tony, get in touch with us, and we'll see where we can help you.
Well, I'm impressed with you, and I hope to submit again soon, but I will contact you in a week. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, Tony.
Paula.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Then we have Amanda Mack. Amanda?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Amanda.
Yeah, I just want to say that this has been such a cool experience. I entered my submission, Troy Dimitri, or whatever happened to Troy Dimitri, just kind of because I knew at least someone that wasn't concerned with my ego was going to read it. So that was, kind of nice. And I didn't expect to place at all. So when I kept getting on lists and whatnot, it was very weird, but it was very validating and nice. And this ceremony has been run very beautifully, and the whole process has been very professional, but still like, you know, very personal feeling and not like cold and you know, kind of standoffish. So thank you so much for you know, putting this together, and the judges for, you know, whatever my scoring was, for scoring it high enough to end up on the short list. So thank you.
Amanda, thanks very much for those kind words. That's super. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. And then we've got, is that Megan Gwynn? No, it was Michelle Gwynn. We were trying to speak to you earlier for the, Michelle? Yes.
Yes,
for
I'm here.
Yes. Come on, tell us.
I'm here.
Talk to us.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Paula.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, wonderful. I just wanted to say thank you for everything. I'm really excited. This is the second time I've participated in the Page Turner Awards, but it was the first time I made it even to the finalist round, and to get all the way to the short list has been, well, I have to say I cried. I cried because I couldn't believe it. But I'm really excited about the audiobook production, and I am so excited to come back and try again. Everything that has happened here today, and the words from Paul and from you, and I just can't possibly put into words my appreciation for everything. So I wanted to say thank you, and I wanted to congratulate every single person that has made it through each of the rounds, because our work is, like Paul said, very important. It's personal, and we're trying to put something of ourselves out into this world and hope that it makes it just a little bit better.
Thank you
so much.
That's beautiful.
Thanks, yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Jasmine.
Jasmine?
Hi, yes, hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say thank you for organizing this thing, this competition in the first place. It's like the first time I've ever let anyone other than like two of my friends read anything I've written ever. So to have like people comment and then to be highly commended was just really exciting. And like it's like weird when you've only kind of ever written for yourself to have other people kind of react to your work and like be validated in the fact that it may actually be good. So this was like a really great experience, and I just wanted to thank you for organizing it.
It's a pleasure.
Jasmine, thank you so much. And you know, we're delighted. It was a great experience here, and you scored really well. So you need to let more people read your work, I think.
Thank you.
Definitely. Michelle Winkler, we were trying to get you earlier for the audiobook production. Tell us, how are you feeling?
Can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Awesome. I just wanted to say to Ken and Paula, thank you so much for putting this on. As other people have mentioned, it was such fun to see the red carpet and our names go up, and Paul do some amazing speaking on just his wisdom blows me away. But anyway, I got the audiobook production, and I want to thank you so much. I've been looking at narrators and the cost of it and just being overwhelmed with how am I going to do this. So I really appreciate that. And thank you to all the judges for all the time and effort you spent to read through all the books. And to everyone who made it to the short list, congratulations. And that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Well done.